start my life with you again today. So what they say, we fall in love again, just like it was when we first met. So what they say, we try our love again, 'cause you know we belong together, and I know this time it's gonna last forever.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? And I want to say to y'all, happy Nurses Week. Woo, woo, woo. So it's Thursday and tomorrow's the last day of nursing week, and tomorrow I'm off, so I'm gonna be chilling. So I just want to make this video before I go back on break. I just want to finally give y'all a little bit about me, where I'm from, where I came from, why I chose nursing, what I'm doing now, where do I I'm not where do I work at? I work in a hospital and a nurse home, but what field I work at, what field I want to do, and what am I doing further in life. So like I said, y'all stay tuned so that way I can give y'all some advice. And if y'all need anything, y'all can reach out and I'll give y'all some tips, advice, whatever. But I just want to say this first. I want to thank every nurse out there, whether y'all nursing students, CNAs, nurses in general, anybody that is there, caregivers as well, helping patients, going through all this rigmarole, what's going on, these unfair sets, the laughers, the cries, the how hard to get through nursing school is, then taking care of patients, putting your license on the line, taking care of other people, putting other people first before yourself. I just want to thank y'all all. We need to be appreciated more than just a week. I feel like we need to be appreciated for all 365 days of the year, but they choose 1 week to appreciate us, and most of the time it's just food. But at least they're doing something. So I just want to thank everybody we all here to help out. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So my name is Keon. Right, as of now, I am 26. My background right now is mostly healthcare, but I do have an engineering degree and I have a nursing degree. So I have a degree in general engineering, and then I have a degree in associates of nursing. I am currently in school right now. I'm in the bachelor's master's program to get my bachelor's and master's. I should be done with my master's by maybe August. It's May right now, so August, because I'm knocking them things out, baby. I'm knocking them things out. So what I do now is I am in the hospital. I work on a med surg board, but we're med surg / step down surgical unit. So as soon as our patients, they go to surgery there, we do the pre-op checklist, they go to pre-op, then they do post-op, and they come back to us, and then we just do the recovery, and then we get generalized patients. That's what our med-surg is. It's different from med-surg tele, because they more so could do the heart drips. We don't necessarily do that. It's general. And my hospital specifically, we specialize more in spine and gastro. That's the main things I've been seeing. But we do everything. But those are the two main things I've been seeing. And I also do work out in a nursing home and a rehab, a very acute rehab. And then I do agency. Now, let me let y'all know something. This is nothing I want to do. I did not want to do this. I got the job because I was kind of grandfather, and because I went to clinicals there and they liked me, and my second job, I just got experience. My main goal is quality assurance. Let me tell y'all before. Now, hold on. Let me tell y'all before, but I'm going to tell y'all right now. My main goal is quality assurance. So I like community health. I want to help the homeless. I feel like in this day and age, I want everybody to have access to healthcare, whether you rich or poor, mostly poor, because it's hard for, and it's hard for people out there to get access to healthcare. It's hard for people to get medications because they can't afford their medications, and the government refuses to try to help out. And if they do help out, they help out with the bare minimum. And then insurances, most of them be a scam. So I just feel like I want to be that middleman to kind of help and advocate for my patients, so that way they're able to get the adequate care that they need and also have their medications, making sure they up to date with their health and everything. Because a lot, especially in the Black community, African American community, we could be a little bit ignorant when it comes to want to go to the hospital and like go get care, because we think we could fix anything on our own. But we have to trust the science and healthcare. And I just feel like I want to bring that out into the community. So that's what I want to do. So that's why I want to do the case management route, the MDS route, where I can learn insurances and learn how to like see what I can do to help out people with like insurances like Medicaid, Medicare, all of the different types of insurances out there. And I also like, I'm more like a management type of nurse. Like I'm like the bookwork behind the scenes. I don't see myself on the front line. I could listen, y'all. As much as praise that I'm getting and as much people I've been saving lives, have I seen deaths before? Yes. Have I helped with postmortem care? Yes. It happens. I make a video on that on TikTok about and how to get through that. However, that's my goal of what I want to do as a nurse. But y'all, I'll give y'all a backstory. I want to be a scientist. I never wanted to be a nurse. I never wanted to be an engineer. I never wanted to be none of those things. I love geography and I love science. I love science. When I was growing up, back then I used to be mixing stuff in my grandma's bathroom, like thinking I was a chemist, and I wanted to be a chemist. However, as I was going through school, I had a trouble upbringing. I was being extremely bad in school, fighting, destroying stuff, fighting with the teachers, getting kicked out. So it's not because I was dumb. It was because I was just doing dumb things for attention. And I just felt like that was taken away with, my smarts. So I ended up in alternative school for 2 years, met some friends there, got out of alternative school, went to Hillsborough, like it was a school in Tampa, and then I switched to Blake because I kept missing days there, and they like, look, you on a choice program and you keep missing these days, like you smart, you got straight A's and B's right now, but like you keep missing so many days, and if you're not taking it seriously. So I switched over, and then I got my diploma. Then I went to ACC and USL, got my engineering degree. Then I went to I could talk about it now because I've graduated from that school. But y'all, let me let y'all know, don't bash y'all schools. Don't bash y'all schools on the internet. But I went to Rasmussen University and I got my nursing degree. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie. It was hard. I gave up my 20s and my early teens and my late teens and my early 20s just to get to where I am now. I don't want nobody ever say I was bad. I'm glad I don't got no record, but I was bad. I don't want nobody out there to say, oh my God, I'm not able to do it. I'm not going to. No, you can change if you want to change. Nobody cannot change you but yourself. I had that epiphany when you in a school with a bunch of fools that act exactly like you, it gets on your nerves. So it causes that isolation of, oh my God, I'm literally in an alternative school with the same people that are like me, and now I gotta toughen up, get my way back into society, because I just felt like when you go to alternative school, they take everything away from you. You can't even have a pen or a pencil. Maybe it got so bad we had to use markers. So needless to say, it only takes you to change. Nobody else can't change you but you. So I don't want nobody ever say, oh, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. It's just, it is what it is, because that's how society is. Like, you gotta change yourself. Nobody cannot change you. If you feel like somebody else gotta change you, then give it a lap dog. Okay, just give it a lap dog. So why did I get into nursing? I wanted to go out of state to pursue, because I was good, like I was an athlete too, like I did basketball. I was not that good at basketball, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I was very good at track and cross country. So I got a couple scholarships to go out of state to go run track for a couple schools. However, my counselor was basically, because y'all know when you come from an alternative school, you gotta build all your credits back up. So my counselor was basically saying like it will be a cheaper route to go through community college and then go to a university. But I was like kind of contemplating because I'm like, I wanted that university feel. But y'all, I'm so glad now because I ain't got that much student loans. You hear me? Y'all hear me? Because baby, it's people out there got $100,000 of student loans, $200,000, $300,000, $500,000. That's a house of student loans, and I'm so glad I don't have that at all. I don't even think I got $20,000 of student loans, but yeah, so I went through engineering school. I found out at my last quarter when I applied for graduation. I'm going to give y'all a tip, y'all. Do not apply to graduation unless you have all your credits good. Don't just apply. Like, if you feel like you want to do more for that price, make sure you do not submit graduation. Because if you submit graduation, you are an alumni. They're going to charge you out-of-state tuition if you want to go back. So that was my mistake. I should have just waited and then took more other classes or did the electrical engineer route, because I found out that my general engineering degree was worth a damn. So I couldn't use it, and I was devastated. I did take a couple of electrical engineering classes, passed them. It was very interesting because, I'm more like a behind the scenes, but it made me be more hands-on. Just like in nursing school, like I'm more behind the scenes. Like I'm like, baby, I read those books from head to toe, and I can run my group of how they, to make sure that they save these patients' lives. I'm just not a hands-on person. I feel like I'm clumsy when I'm hands-on, but everybody say that I'm good, but I be feel like I'm clumsy, but I digress. So as I was in engineering school, that was the time where I was a CNA. Like I was like, that's why I always praise, I always tip everybody. Like Starbucks, I used to work at Starbucks, McDonald's, all that. Like I would never in my life sit up there and say like whoever work at McDonald's or Starbucks or all that is worth a damn. No, they are worth it all. Cause baby, I go there damn near every day. They always have food. Like, cause y'all, when y'all nurse, y'all want some quick food. So I used to work there, and then that's when I got into PCA, and then I went to a facility where I met my old best friend there, and I became a CNA. So at the time I was a CNA, I was in engineering school, so I was just doing that, balancing that boat, trying to live up on my own, got a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment by myself, and then it got to a point of the road where I had to choose between school or work. Like, if I go to school, then my work suffers, and I'm going to get evicted. I'm going to lose my car. I'm going to lose all my stuff because I don't got no money to pay for my stuff. And y'all, I was in hard-ass classes. I was in calculus. I was in chemistry. Like, I was in classes that you cannot just sit there and just be working. I was in those classes where I had to bada boom, bada bang, bada boom. So, unfortunately, I did not renew my lease. I was there for 3 years, and I liked my independence, but I had to move back in with my parents. And I graduated. I got straight A's. Like, I passed chemistry with an A. Like, y'all had to take chemistry like 4 times because I was not able to put all my work into schooling because I was working so much to pay for my my living expenses. So once I took a step back and I did that, everything was better. Like, I hated living with my mama. I hate living with my mama and my parents because it's like it was too crowded there. However, it got me through school, both engineering and nursing school. So nursing school is just nursing school. It's going to be hard. It's going to be aggravating, drama and all that. But the reason why I even went to nursing school is because of my best friend. She wanted to go, and I was just like, why not? If you go, I go. You do the LPN program, I do the RN program, bada boom, bada bang, let's get this, let's get this done. So I just tagged along, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just go with you, that way we could just go together. And she ended up flunking out. I ended up passing, never failed a single class, so I ended up graduating. And I think that's when, your friends fall out when they think you're making more money than them and all this and that, but I never brag or, saying, as soon as I got my first couple nursing checks, y'all, it was like in the thousands. I helped my family out. Like, my family could attest to that. I went straight to my family and gave them money because it's like, I'm not going to say, like, I came from nothing. Like, I had to build it all by myself. And y'all got to and I need to let y'all know something because y'all be in the comments and be like, oh, you just smart. And my friend used to say that. I did not come from a family that was smart. I am the first generation that got my degree in my family. Like, it's other people in my family got degrees. I'm like, in my mom's side of my family, I'm the first one besides my uncle, because he got an electrical degree, and it was me. But I'm still like the first generation. I think we got it like the same time. I am smart because I made myself smart. I want to say this again. I want to reiterate this again. I am smart because I made myself smart. It all transpired from experience. It all transpired from motivation. It all transpired from changing my mindset. It all transpired with me choosing schooling over work in my own life. I couldn't even hang out and do what I want to do because I had so many high stress, hard classes that if I did not study my behind up 8 to 12 hours a day, sometimes 20 hours a day to get through, I would not have this engineering and nursing degree I have today, and I would not be in this predicament. If I felt like I kept hanging out with my friends that I had, I would have been in jail or dead somewhere. I'm not trying to be funny. It's like when you isolate yourself from those people, and I'm not trying to be funny, like, I miss my friends, but I love my friends, but sometimes some of those friends are there for like certain seasons. Like, all right, I got friends that if we gotta fight, we gotta fight. I got friends, if we cool, we cool. I got friends, if we want to travel, we want to travel. Even though I don't be doing all that. Like, I'm not messy on all that. I'm like very much an introvert. But it's hard to be lonely. I'm telling you, when I went to school and I was going through school and everything, it was hard because I was lonely. Like, I was very, very lonely. Like, I felt like all my mind went to school. Yes, I made lifelong friends in nursing school, but and you know whatnot. But it was very lonely because I'm like, damn, like I literally spent my whole 20s in college. Like, I spent almost what is going on? I went to college in 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 7 years, about to be 8. No, it's 8 years, about to be 9. I've been in college, just getting degrees after degrees. And I just feel like my life was just going away. Like, I'm just like, bada boom, bada bang, boom, I got another degree. But then, boom, it's like, damn, now I'm 26. Now, damn, boom, I'm about to be 30. I'm about to be 40. I'm about to be 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was just like, you know, it could be hard sometimes because it's like you see everybody on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, they're all going out with their friends having fun, they fighting and all that, but you know, they having fun. I'm just like, dang, like I wish I could do that with my friends, but I barely got friends now because we all like moving different in life. People have kids, people have families, people got different things that they're going on. People move away, people, you know, work schedules different and all, but it all comes back to say like, I chose this for my life. And I would never thought I was going to go further with nursing because, yes, nursing get on my nerves. I am a registered nurse, and it really gets on my nerves. But at the end of the day, I was meant to take care of people. I don't care what nobody said. I meant to take care of people. Even back then, when I transitioned from retail to, and plus, like, it is recession-proof, nursing and CNA. Like, I'm going to always find me a shift. Like, I'm always going to get a job. I don't have to do no interview like everybody else. I can literally walk in and say, hey, I got experience, and I can get the job. Before I go, I just want to say that it all literally just depends on you. Like, whatever you put your mind to, it will show results. Like, if you sit there and you rely on the next person, you rely on this person, that person, your man, your woman, your mom and dad and all that, you feel like you're going to get through life like that, you're not going to get through life like that. You're going to have to change your mindset. You're going to have to stop all that drinking and smoking. You're going to have to stop with all that fighting. You're going to have to stop with all that drama. You got to stop with all that mess to get somewhere in life. Some people become famous and boom, that's their way. That's their way of coping. They have to do the most. But in this economy, baby, and while TikTok and all that ain't paying what they paying no more, it needs to say that everybody need a W-2 job. And I just felt like I put myself in a place where I'm comfortable. I got multiple good paying jobs. I'm getting my school paid again, and life is great right now. No kids, living by myself, got my car, got my apartment, got my savings building up. You know, it's just anything I need to be fixed right then and there. I don't have to wait or go to AmScot, take out advanced loans or, you know, borrow from Chime or do whatever, you know what I'm saying, like I used to have to do. But it's just like, you got to understand where you came from and where you are now. And once you kind of like reflect on your past to build a better future, that's when you finally can cope from before, and that's when you can finally move on from the past and just make it to the future. So that's why I just feel like now, like, nursing kind of changed my life for the better, and moving forward, I see an appreciation for it. Yes, I might complain about my nursing jobs. However, I have a passion to take care of people and to nurse people back to health. So I've been rambling for almost 20 minutes, and I need to eat my food and go back up in here. I just want to say to y'all, happy Nurses Week, and don't give up even if you want to. Don't give up.
I can't think too much about tomorrow. The past is done and gone away. But there is one thing that I'm certain of. I wanna start my life with you again.